Hey guys, it's been a while. We've not done a video for a couple of months now. The markets have been absolutely turd, so we've stepped away from it and just been concentrating on trading over the last few months. And yeah, we managed to catch some epic dips. I think that the vast majority of CT were expecting the prices to continue going lower, and we've had a good bounce on Bitcoin. I mean, let's just start with Bitcoin today. Throughout this video, we're mainly going to look at Chainlink because it's in a long that I'm in. And we'll do some price analysis, but looking at Bitcoin here, I mean, look at that. We dropped all the way down to 24k. Boom. What an absolute candle that was. It was an absolute beauty. From the bottom there, I mean, all the way up to the top, look at that. We did like a 27% move. I mean, even if you look further from those lows down here, back in November of last year when we hit that 15k region, we've done a substantial rise all the way from there to there. We've done over 100% rise. So the market has reacted well to those lows. 15k were insane. I'm actually gutted I didn't buy any more down there. I bought some at around 24k. And yeah, it's been a nice bit of profit. It's been a bit of a crazy period recently with the market flipping up and down, and there's been so much negativity in terms of FUD. We've had what haven't we had? The USDT FUD. We've had more collapses across the board, more scams. There's been a lot going on. And usually when the fear is so high, especially, don't forget the SEC FUD, when the fear is so high, it's counterintuitive really, because you don't want to buy, but in reality it's the best time. And I longed some decent altcoins, and we'll take a look at Chainlink today. I longed it down here around 4. Let me have a look at my trades somewhere on my phone. I think I longed it quite a reasonable level down towards the bottom. It was around $4.99. So yeah, in a decent amount of profit now, about 150% up with leverage. Yeah, I think, what are we now? 150% leverage from them lows, and I'm just going to keep holding it. I bought within this box down here. You can see the power of three. We was trading sideways for a long time. We dropped into this range back on May 2022, and look at that. The highs up here at 947. The lows down was at this range down here at 557, and then we dropped into this power here, and then we reacted strongly. I'm looking for a good rise now. The first major target for me, personally, I put it on Twitter earlier on, is 947. That will be the range highs. If we get any bullish sentiment across the market and Bitcoin pushes 32k and then slows down and allows altcoins to move up, I really think you can see us tapping this area of liquidity here up at around $13 to $16 potentially. But we just have to be aware as well, this is the daily time frame, and the RSI is starting to push up. We had that bullish divergence when we dropped down here and the price did shoot up, but although we've had a good rise, I still don't think it's anything to get too excited about yet. I think there's a lot more legs in this. From the lows, we've done a 37% move, and even if we push up to this level here, I think that's going to be a big 100% move. Remember, Bitcoin's done a 100% move from the bottom. Altcoins have not really reacted as strongly as Bitcoin yet, and I think we've got the best yet to come within this next couple of months. I mean, it is a good guesstimation. We are still waiting for some confirmations. And in reality, there's still that fact that BTC could dump on any type of significant bad news. A good piece of news is that the ETF for Bitcoin does start today. That starts trading. Let's see what impact it has on the markets. Let's see if we do get that push to 32k. And if it does, it will give us that ground for Bitcoin and altcoins to push up. Just before we look into some analysis on Chainlink, I wanted to show you Bitcoin dominance. It has been continually pushing up. It's currently around 51%. I still think there's a few more legs in this before altcoins move. If you look at this on a weekly time frame, there's a good chance that we'll hit the bottom of this area here around 53%. I think that's going to be that driving factor up to 32k. Bitcoin will push up to 53%. It will hit this area here, and then we'll get a little bit of something like this. We'll get some sideways action for maybe, I don't know, 6 months before then Bitcoin rallies, and then Bitcoin dumps in terms of dominance. And that's what happens on any market cycle. So looking back at Chainlink here, I've bought this level down here, which was in reality a deviation on that power 3, and I'm looking for a rise up to that 949 region now. Beyond that, I mean, it's still too early to get crazy bullish on this. I mean, we are in the middle of a bear market, but Also, I think that we are within the next bull cycle now. I think although price could still continue down, I mean, let's look at this in a bearish scenario first. Weekly time frame. If we do push up to here, that will be that range highest hit. We could push up, maybe get a deviation above, and then come back down into this range. Personally, I don't think we'll go lower on that again. That is just my opinion. I don't think we'll go back down there again. I think that is an opportunity. Unless something crazy happens, like Binance fucking collapses or something like that, then you're probably going to see another deviation below that level. And this range bound price action here has been a heavy area of accumulation, in my opinion. I think people, especially whale wallets, whale holders, have been looking to buy this for a long time. We got that shakeout from when Bitcoin pulled back, and then bang, we pushed to the upside. So in reality, I don't think we will come back down to this level again. I think that was the opportunity. We had that shakeout, and I think the reason we're next looking at is a push up. That doesn't mean we're going to continue up. I think we will get that rise. Maybe look at these wicks down here, around $11 to $10. That could be the area where the price does reject and then comes back into range. It may even come back down to range lows down at around 550, which would be horrific for holders. But unfortunately, we've had over a year of doom and gloom so far. So I mean, an extra 6 months of it wouldn't put people off, I don't think. Ultimately, the price is going to go up. That is a bearish scenario. We get a deviation and come back down. There's a possibility that we don't get this push and we still go sideways and stick into this range and wait until mid next year before we rise. Because remember, usually within cycles, I think once you get to around April, May, June, in that bull year, then prices start to go up. I'm still indecisive whether we'll see a major run like that. It's hard to know with the Bitcoin ETF coming in force and a lot more people are jumping on that level. It might stagnate the type of severe moves up on Bitcoin, which then may happen on altcoins. It's just an opinion. It may not even make an effect, and we might see a major bull run like we've in the past. We're still going to get rises, don't get me wrong, but I think they may be a little bit subdued due to some of these massive companies coming on board. But yeah, bearish scenario is there. Push up, rejection, deviation, and then come back in this range. Or if this pump doesn't happen and then we go sideways until the next cycle really kicks in. Bullish case scenario. Look at the stock RSI, it's down at 27%. Last time we were down at these regions, we saw some major price action. If you look here, we had a major rally. If you look here, we had a major rally. And we are now into that oversold territory on the stock RSI. That is a good level to potentially start buying now because we are still in this range. And although we've had a good rise from the bottom, a 30% move, I think there's still a lot more to go on this move. And that's why I'm expecting a push up to 947. If we do get a bullish continuation, we're going to push up and then reject off these wicks here at around 1265. I'm more in favour of a push up because I think there's a lack of liquidity in the market. I think there's a lack of eyes, and when there's a lack of, especially retail investors, that's when the big moves happened prior to them getting in. And then when retail come in, then that pushes the price higher. I'm not saying that's going to happen tomorrow. I think within the next 6 to 12 months, I really think we're going to start seeing that. But while we are still down at these levels, I think we'll still get some good reactions. And that's the levels I'm targeting at 937 and then beyond. But it's a flick of a coin what happens. As you know, crypto can really surprise you. I mean, Bitcoin's pushing up to 30,600 now. That's just chopping about. Let's see if we can get a push to 32k, and then I think we'll all be happy. 32k. There's a lot of people looking at 32k and think we're going to drop from there. What if we push up and we push up to this region here, which I've marked out on a weekly time frame at 40k? It's always a possibility. We had a nice high time frame wedge there which broke out of, I should say, descending triangle, which boom, we broke to the upside. Falling wedge, I'm going to get it right. We had that breakout, and look at that weekly candle was bullish AF. We are now into major level of resistance here. If we do break out, I really think we could hit 35, 34, 39, 42. One of them big numbers could potentially happen. But let's keep his fingers crossed. But that's it, that's my first video, just taking a look at mainly Bitcoin and Chainlink. I'm in a long position on Chainlink, which is up around 150% so far. If you are not in the UK and you're looking to trade and leverage, then I highly recommend OKX. you'll find that link in the description of this video. But that's it. First video back after a couple of months. If you want me to cover any specific asset, make sure that you drop them in the comments below, and I'll try and get to them over the next few weeks. But that's it. I'll catch you later.